Hi everyone, welcome to the SubtleCook.com YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at the AeroPress coffee and espresso maker review. Whilst they say, once you learn Java, then you realize AeroPress coffee and espresso maker. And I analyzed that one among a set of men I understood ended up seriously in their Java, also, without fail, each and every being aware of what it had been. The AeroPress coffee and espresso maker was initially published in 2005, intended by Alan Adler, the president using the plastic toy provider, Aerobie. As the provider produces games toys internationally, they genuinely are famous due to his or her plastic making genius. Using its lightweight and more streamlined layout, the AeroPress coffee and espresso maker 83R20 is an extremely mobile Java manufacturer which can be ideal for almost any coffee enthusiast searching for some suitable to utilize while traveling, biking or biking. The AeroPress coffee and espresso maker is really not just an exact brassy gadget. However, let us not judge a book by its cover, so we will render the additional estimating down from this critique. Upon unboxing, the vinyl contents looked simplistic, overly blunt. It appeared to produce, precisely what lots deem, the right cup of Java. However, its simplicity of look is meaningful since it was straightforward to make use of like an outcome. The machine is composed of numerous components, like precisely the plunger room, plunger and also the filter cap, spade, attachment, along with stirrer. Plus, all of them suit pretty readily also. Due in addition to its own plastic character, the AeroPress coffee and espresso maker can also be straightforward to wash. It all will take is taking away the filters, even moving to set the machine under a few flowing glasses of water to scrub from the Java bean fires, and also your best for still another cup. As long as you take fantastic care of one's AeroPress coffee and espresso maker, you'll be confident it will last for quite a very long period since it includes a few exceptionally lasting elements. Even though components are, for the most part, vinyl, they continue to be made to endure quite a while and indeed will defy the drops. But it might be well worth noting while the AeroPress coffee and espresso maker may possibly be exceptionally lasting, it's still somewhat less rough and indulgent such as the traditional mocha strands like the Aerobie 06799. And as it doesn't call for any power to do the job, you should put it to use out of any place. Even better, this Java manufacturer should include a nylon bag, which means it is much simpler to transport about. Though you will find a number of different fantastic coffee manufacturers out there to be used while traveling, a few enjoy the Espresso Gator pour-over coffee manufacturer include a glass beaker that is still very brittle and thus rendering it tougher to continue, while some others enjoy the Aerobie 06799 may occupy plenty of area in your own trip tote. The method of producing the baits is equivalent, and you also may have to improve the fixing volume based on the drink you're generating. Also, to make matters much better, beverages will merely have a number of minutes in the slightest to boil. Whenever it's likewise potential to earn espresso to your French press coffee manufacturers enjoy the OXO brew opportunity, the style isn't going to be precisely the exact same, and also the beverage isn't going to be as daring and sturdy as everything you buy onto the AeroPress coffee and espresso maker. Irrespective of staying only a minor pricier compared to additional traveling Java manufacturers enjoy the superb inexpensive Xylus E99001U. The AeroPress coffee and espresso maker 83R20 espresso manufacturer continues to be quite priced. Yes, given that the more compactability, an individual may feel that the AeroPress coffee and espresso maker will do the job nicely for human utilization, that isn't fundamentally accurate because it may work to get numerous users awarded that the quicker brew period. It may perhaps not need a big capacity just like the 32-ounce OXO brew opportunity, and nevertheless, it might constitute 3 glasses of Java in a move that's sufficient to get a little team. No, even though currently being completely vinyl, that this Java manufacturer isn't going to provide your Java a plastic flavor or odor. However, to protect against this, then you have to scrub off the elements thoroughly with tepid to warm water once fresh before deploying it. The Aerobie AeroPress coffee and espresso maker, espresso and espresso maker will place you back R565, RRP. As soon as it is not a preposterous total spin to a handbook Java manufacturer, it's not considered that the very cheap to pockets. However, the AeroPress coffee and espresso maker is proficient at precisely what it really is supposed to perform. Novice end users that do not regularly receive the chance to create various assortments of Java will believe it is easy to work with since an expert. It might be well worth noting, but a few accuracy and also exercise remains advocated, especially if it regards the drinking period. Being an overly fast a boil is likely to create your coffee/espresso flavor melts acidic and down, actually leaving you having a lingering aftertaste. With this kind of a large group of end users around the earth, and awarded its own cult status between the masses, so don't forget to locate some weblogs and how-tos on the internet to detect an ideal combination and also beverage of Java to you personally.